streaming around the clock on CBS News Boston. You're watching WBZ News.
We begin with your next weather forecast. We're taking a look outside on this dry and mild Easter Sunday, and we're tracking more sunshine and warmth for Marathon Monday. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Anna Meiler. We've got a lot to talk about with one of Boston's busiest days of the year happening tomorrow, and it looks like the weather will be just right for all those marathon runners and spectators. Let's bring in WBZ meteorologist Jason Mikell with your next weather forecast.
Happy Easter Sunday, everybody. Let's talk about the active weather happening across the center of the country. Meanwhile, we're actually going to be stable and also relatively nice for Easter Sunday afternoon. This is actually our next rainmaker, poised to cross on the Mississippi and likely move into our neck of the woods by the end of our Monday into the overnight and certainly by Tuesday. Next best rain chances on Tuesday as well as on Friday. And we're going to be closing out the work week here. As we look at our Boston Marathon Monday, how about another run into the mid to low 60s? Increasing cloud cover as we head into the afternoon, but check out the course. Feeling like the 30s at least around 8 a.m. tomorrow morning as the race kicks off around 9 a.m. Over in Hopkinton, you're likely going to be in the mid to upper 40s. And moving east through the city, at least coming into the city there, Wellesley as well as Newton, you're likely going to be moving into the 60-degree mark roughly around 11 a.m. tomorrow. A decaying area of high pressure will likely allow for more cloud cover to move back in towards Monday evening, along with some spot shower chances. Likely going to be anywhere between 10 to 20%. Not a washout by any means, but extra cloud cover will likely erode away and move on out after the cold front, at least for Monday night into early Tuesday. Dry satellite and radar, at least for our Easter Sunday. I call it simply the best, allowing for more warm conditions. Upper 50s outside for the start of our Easter Sunday, and we'd be right around the mid to low 60s as we head towards the afternoon as well. Again, breezy at times for our Easter Sunday, anywhere between 20 and 30 miles per hour. Headed down to Fenway for Easter Sunday afternoon. The Red Sox is going to be facing off against the White Sox. First pitch, it's after 1:30. Roughly around 1:35. We'll be in the low 60s, but likely feel like the upper 50s with the breezy winds. Also another game happening tomorrow morning, 11:10, the first pitch. Roughly around 60 degrees to be expected there as well. More balmy conditions arriving for this week. Hello Earth Day on Tuesday will be around 70 degrees. Same for Wednesday and even Thursday, back to 70 degrees, 71 by Friday. Next rain chances also moving in for the first half of the weekend. Spot shower chances on Saturday.
Rescuers are back out in the water searching for a 5-year-old child who fell into the Merrimack River in Lowell on Saturday. Police say that the child fell into the river just before 6 last night. A large team of rescuers, including divers, an air wing, and a marine unit, are now searching for the child. WBZ spoke with a neighbor who was out late last night and early this morning helping with that search.
As a parent myself, I feel what they feel, because I did have a loss a while ago. One of my daughters passed away at the age of 12 and a half of a seizure, and as a parent you feel what other parents feel, and this is the reason I'm out here. We hope for him to find him alive, but we don't know. We just hope for the best.
This search is ongoing. Anyone who may have seen the child should contact state police. The Supreme Court put a temporary pause on new deportations out of Venezuela held in northern Texas in an unusual overnight decision yesterday. Hours later, President Trump was spotted golfing at his club in Virginia with Elon Musk. CBS's Wendy Gillette reports on the latest administration developments.
The White House says the Trump administration is confident of what it calls the lawlessness of a Supreme Court order that halts the deportation of migrants from the Bluebonnet Detention Center in Anson, Texas, until further notice from the court. The decision was 7-2, with Justices Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito dissenting. Lee Gallant, the lead attorney for the ACLU, which sued to stop the deportations, said in a statement, "These men were in imminent danger of spending their lives in a horrific foreign prison without ever having had a chance to go to court." It's the latest judicial challenge revolving around President Trump's use of the 18th century wartime law, the Alien Enemies Act, to remove migrants he says are gang members, including Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
Is an illegal alien MS-13 gang member and foreign terrorist. This comes out of the State Department and very legitimate sources.
The Maryland father's supporters and lawyers say that's not true. The Department of Homeland Security has admitted Abrego Garcia was deported by mistake. Maryland Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen met with him Friday in El Salvador.
Depriving Kilmar of his constitutional rights is a threat to everybody who resides in America. He had not heard that. I believe that gave him additional strength.
There were more protests this weekend against the administration in cities across the country, including Washington and Houston.
We are trying to uphold the Constitution and ask the government to end their executive overreach.
Another demonstration shut down Madison Avenue in New York City. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Worshippers gathered at St. Peter's Square in the Vatican for Easter Sunday Mass. Pope Francis made a brief appearance to bless the faithful crowd. While he did not lead the main Mass, he did deliver a brief blessing and greeted worshippers. This marked a significant event as the pontiff continues his recovery from a near-fatal bout of double pneumonia. Well, the city is packed ahead of Marathon Monday. Right now, people from all over the world are in Boston. Many have been here for a few days sightseeing. Some told us they had walked the Freedom Trail, noting that this weekend marks the 250th anniversary of the start of the American Revolution. But we also bumped into a lot of locals.
Marathon weekend is like the Super Bowl of running. Basically, the vibe is awesome. It's electric. The city is full of people, and we're so happy to be here.
Boston Marathon Fan Fest goes until 6 tonight at City Hall Plaza. If you're out and about this weekend, keep an eye out for thousands of Easter eggs hidden around the city. With Easter and the Boston Marathon back-to-back this year, a local woman came up with a creative way to make a positive impact on the community. These little girls are busy hiding thousands of Easter eggs around Boston this weekend, each with a surprise inside. 2 special marathon bracelets.
The goal is just to spread, like I said, spread love, spread joy. There's a little message inside that says, keep one bracelet and pass the next on to someone you see.
Their mom, Juliana Manzi, is the creator of these name bracelets. She started making them in 2020 when her firstborn was in the NICU.
It was during COVID, and I needed a hobby, so I started beading bracelets for friends and family. So there was no intent to have a business.
Demand grew so fast, Juliana couldn't keep up. The customizable name bracelets are now handmade by a team of women in Rhode Island.
Every bracelet that we sell gives back.
Juliana's business, called Names for Good, has now donated more than $250,000 to different charities. And this weekend, with Easter and the Boston Marathon converging, she came up with the idea to do Eggs for Good, hiding marathon bracelets that say Boston Strong, Keep Going, and You Got This inside of Easter eggs at city landmarks and inside of cafes and on sidewalks. The hope is to put a smile on the faces of those who find them.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, how wonderful.
You never know what someone's going through. So whether you're running a marathon, and that's a monumental challenge, or you're facing your own small challenge, you know, these are meant to be just little beacons of joy and happiness that you can wear on your wrist and feel, you know, strength or happiness when you look at it.
There are 2,500 of those eggs hidden with these bracelets inside. You can find them through Marathon Monday. Well, Peeps seem to be one of the most polarizing Easter candies, so it's surprising to learn they're actually the most popular Easter candy in the country. According to Google, Peeps are the most searched in each state over the last month. Peeps dominated in Massachusetts and in Connecticut. The runner-ups include gummies, M&Ms, Skittles, and peanut butter eggs. The iconic swan boats are once again floating at the Boston Public Garden, and Mayor Michelle Wu took part in the traditional first ride. This year marks the 148th season for the beloved tourist attraction. Thank you for joining us. The news continues streaming at cbsnews.com/Boston. And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day.